Um, okay, hi. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I'm gonna explain, I will demoing my video about, I'll call it that, detail doa. Um, so basically the detail doa is applications that is one of feature on application that we name we name it what BitTaqwa. And the BitTaqwa there are several feature, and now I will explain the second features is the Dua screen. Now you can see on here there's at the main dot files there are like import necessary screen widget for the navigation for the routes and in the app. So this for the way the app there's the import presentation, dashboard screen, the all screen, jadwal screen, video kajian, and zakat screens. And this the import Flutter material for the design for the UI components. You can see there's the material dot. And on the entry point of the Flutter for the starter is the running my app widget. On here you can see there's the void main and running calls my app. And this the cost the add a class my app extend the stylus widget and the cost and the cons my app super key is for the define the main application widget with the stylus widget that set up the virtual app with the roots. And you can say at the override, but here the widget build and the widget context and the return material title bit aqua, and for this themes that we use is the deep purple. This for build the widget of application and configuring the material app with the title and the themes and the notification routes. You can see this the routes that we have slash for the dashboard to our screen, the zakat screen, there is the jadwal soal screen, and the last is the video kajian screen. And now we're gonna go to the doa screen. So as you can see on the doa screen here, there's the import necessary package and the files for the doa screen widget. You can see there are like four files that I import. First is the dual screen and the widget card and the color constant for the color for the material, the UI material, and the material dots. And this for the class screen, the extend stylus widget for the define the dual screen class and the stateless widget that display on the grip of the prayer category. And this at the override widget build will context is will override the build method to stop to construct the UI for the JavaScript. And this the return scaffold. The return scaffold widget to pro, is for prove the basic structure of the screen. And this on the app bar things on this the app bar background color blah blah is for define the bar with the back button title. So this for the back button title and the title too. This the title. I use the Bopens medium and the color white for the style. And this for the back button code. This the back button. I use the arrow back. I use no outline and the color is the color white. And as here you can see there's the column and the children. This for define the body of the screen as a column containing the header, the image, and the grip card. So the body is vertically with the vertically the style, and the image asset is for display the header image for the doa sections. And on the expand child and child grip and the cross access spacings and the main access spacings and the children. This for the use the expand to fill the remaining the space with the padded and grid view containing the player category cards. This for the grid view for the containing the player category, just like the for the main axis spacings and the cross axis the spacings. And you can see on the card to I image. This for the card for the pagi sore category. I use the title is pagi man malam. This the image asset that I use, and this the materials and the doa category is pagi malam. Same as like the pagi and malam. Just the code is same. This for the rumah. This for the card for the makan minuman category, and this for the perjalanan category, and this for Salat category, and this for the bike category, ethical bike category. And now I'm gonna go to the to our screen. And this I put like two import two file that I import. First is the color constant and the material depth. This for this file is for the focusing on the UI things, the UI stuff. This you can see under detail do I extend the stylus widgets. This for the define the stylus widget with the class and displaying the details for do I informations. This the declare final variable to hold the details the past the as the parameters. You can see this the final string title and the final string Arabic and the final string translation and the final string reference reference. And now on the constant screens, there are like some requirement that I use that put this the constructor for for the details widget for requirement all the parameters. You can see this the reference same as like the parameters at here. And this on the override widget build, this override widget is for build the method that define the UI structure, and this on the return scaffold is for the return the scaffold widget as the root of the screen. And at the app bar, define the app bar with the custom background with and the color title. I use the color primary constant. And that's here, the title, the style, the color and font is for display the title text in the app bar. And at here, at the back button in the leading positions. So this for putting the add this for adding the back button on the leading position. And this for the navigator pop context is for navigate back the previous screen. For the back button, this the back button I use the arrow back I use new outline same as on the dual screen. And this the body container for define the body of the scaffold with the full height of the container. And this the height of the height the media require a size of the context and blah blah. This for set the height to full screen height for the required the media. And at here the decoration and image and in the image fit. This for apply the background image decoration. So the background is box fit on the cover on the behind the cover. This the asset that uses background total image data image. And this the child this for the child the single child scroll view is for the scrollable content. And this the we add the padding around the content so this make it clear. And this decoration and the color body radius is for apply the white background and rounded corners and the shadow container. And this on the box decoration on the padding cons is for add internal padding on the container onto a container. And the child column and the blah 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 is for a column the arrange the text widget with the vertically. And this text title and text alignment on the center. And for the font size is 20 and the font family is proportionally both for display the dua title in the center. And this for the size bold height is for add the for adding the vertical spacing. And this the display for the Arabic text on in centers. We use the Popin semi mediums and for color is text. And this is for the at the smaller vertical spacing. This for the spacing for give space between the translation and the Arabic text. This for display the translation. And this for adding at the spacing space between the text reference and the text translation. The text is from the text alignment is from the right, and for the font is 12, and the color is color gray. And now I'm gonna go to the Ricardo. And Ricardo is the import. This I use only one package that I use is the Flutter material for the package for the UI component, and this on the class card menu extend the stylus widget is for define the card to our class with the stylus widget and represents the player category card. And this the final string for declare the properties for the card and the image path and the title and the tab callback. And this the cons same as like the screens is for the constructor for the Cartoa with the requirement parameters. And this the override widget build as for the build the method construct the UI for the Cartimo. And this the return gesture detector and the on tap is for the return the gesture detector and handle the tap event on the card. And these decorations, box, decoration, shadows, and blah blah. As for apply the decoration to a container for the stylings and including the border radius, and the color and the shadows too. You can see this for the box shadows. So the containers, so the decoration, the container is more clean look and clear and good to and also comfy for our eyes. Same asset. And that's here this for the expand child asset image and this for used for expanded the to make the image take available space on the feed waiting the container so this make it more good. Yeah, better. And the con size box is at vertical spacing between the image and the text. So this gives space between the image and the text. And the display titles, the center on the with the specific font family. So the font family is the Poppins mediums that I use. And now we're gonna go to the Dua. This function for retrieve retrieve the list of the prayer doa based on the specific category, and it will return on the list of the map containing prayer details like the image and the Arabic text and the translation and the reference. And the this for the list button and the list map string, and the switch category is for the switch statement to handle the different pairs category return and chorus responding the prayer data. And this the case is for the case for the prayer related to food and beverage range. I can say for the case is makan minuman, so they will show the makan minuman doa. This and this for the case for the prayer related to morning and evening activity. You can see is the case for the related morning and evening. You can see there's the image for the background and the doa, the title doa sebelum tidur and the Arabic text and the translation and this the reference. And this for the case for the related to home and a household activity. You can see the case is you can see this the title for the home is like doa berpakaian, doa masuk WC, keluar WC, and doa-doa for doa-doa daily prayer on the home. There's the translation, the reference, Arabic text title, the image background, and this for the case for the prayer related and to travel and journey. This the doa ketika naik kendaraan and doa masuk pasar and blah blah. And this for the prayer related to prayer, salat and ablutions. And this for the prayers things. You can say this the doa for the before wudu, after wudu, masuk masjid, when going to masjid, go out from masjid. And this for the real this case for the related to good ethic and the manners. Etika baik the case names as the doa ketika bersih, doa ketika marah, doa ketika dalam majlis, and blah blah. And this the default case for the unrecognized categories to return to empty list. This is the default return. And now we're gonna run this. We're gonna run the website. We can go to terminal and texting the Flutter run, and we wait like several seconds because it may take a minute. We just Windows, we just prompts. I mean, wait. Boleh minute, aduh. Now, okay, right now the website is starting to uh, start starting to run. Let me- No. Now you can see on the on the card this on the list card. You can see this the Doa screen. This the card that we reviewed before. We open. You can see this the Doa screen. That is the background image that we put on the box with, and this the category that you can see. This pagi malam rumah makan makan dan minum perjalanan sholat and etika baik. When we open the pagi malam, they will show the pagi malam category. There are three type. There's three doa. First is the doa before we sleep, doa after we sleep, and doa when the night when there is something terrified on this in the sleep. When you open the doa before we sleep, you can see this the title and this the container that we use. Is the title, the Arabic text, the meaning, the translations, and this for the hadith reference. Same as like the rumah doa, but this the text, this for the Arabic that we use. Okay, that's all for me. My name is Tawfiq Abdul Firdaus. I apologize for all mistakes that I made. And yeah, that's all. Sorry for mistakes. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.